What's going on, guys? And in this video, I'm going to show you how to get Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PC and for free. Now, this tutorial is a little bit complex, but for the most part, it's going to be about 5 or 6 major steps in order for you to download the game. So the first thing what you want to have is any kind of torrent downloader, and I use uTorrent, and that's the one you guys want to download because it's just the best for the PC. And it looks like this. So, and after that, you want to have at least, let's see here, the download itself is 36.2 gigabytes, but the game is another 62 gigabytes. So you're going to need about almost 100 gigabytes free in your hard drive to download and install correctly. So, after you have that, and after you have about 100 gigabytes in your hard drive space, and you have uTorrent downloaded, you are ready to download and play GTA 5. So you want to open up your internet browser and go to thepiratebay.se. Once you're there, you want to click on Top 100, Games PC, and Grand Theft Auto 5 should be somewhere around the top, if not the top. You know, as of right now, Grand Theft Auto 5 is at the top, and this is the torrent we want to download called Grand Theft Auto 5 Repack RG Mechanics. It's 36.29 gigabytes, and it's uploaded by Taker009. And when I downloaded it, there's about 20,000 leechers and only about 6,000 seeders. So your seeders are people that are uploading the game back to, the internet, so to help the download speed go a little bit faster. And the leechers are people downloading it. So as of right now, it's pretty much the same. So your guys' speed should be much faster. Anyways, you want to click on this torrent, and then here's just a little description of the game and everything. And the system requirements are actually a good amount. When I say a good amount, they say you have to have somewhat of a decent PC to actually play this, but I've seen people play this on laptops and stuff on low settings. You have to have a Windows 7 or 8 or 8.1, but it can only be 64-bit Windows. So if you have a Windows 32-bit, or no, not bit. I don't know what I was saying there, but if it's like, a 64 times 64, then you're all good. So, the processor has to be Intel Core i5-3470 or above, and if you have AMD, it's basically the AMD X8 FX 8350. Memory 8 gigabytes, video card a GTX 660 or a 7872 gigabytes, and just regular DirectX sound 9 or above, and 60.5 free space on your hard drive. I meet all these requirements. I have a Intel Core i5 3570K clocked at 4.2 gigahertz. I have a GTX 770 also with 2 gigabytes of video RAM, and I have 16 gigabytes of RAM clocked at 1600 megahertz, and I have well over 100, technically 100 gigabytes in my hard drive. So, then, to download the game, you want to click on Get This Torrent. A message should appear by your torrent downloader saying, do you want to download this? Click Yes, and then your game should start. In order to maximize your download speed, you want to right-click and click on or hover over bandwidth allocation. Make that on high, and then make the upload speed really low. I make mine at 5 kilobytes, and then you make your download speed at unlimited. Since the game is 36.2 gigabytes, it's going to take a good amount of time. Unless you have like Google Fiber, then you're all set. But if you have like normal internet like me, I just do it overnight. Therefore, when it's done, like I can just download overnight, and when I wake up in the morning the next day, everything is good to go. That being said, after it gets done, you can just click Stop, and the status is going to say Finished. Click on Open Containing Folder, Continue, and it's going to be in our downloads under RG Mechanics Grand Theft Auto 5. And you're going to have all these different things, and in the auto run, file, it's going to say open up setup.exe, and you want to open that up, and your setup is going to be different. After you click yes, it's going to bring up little GTA 5 screen, and everything like that. And then you want to click yes and check mark every box. So you want to download GTA 5 and DirectX and Net Framework and Rockstar Social Club. The only reason that your guys says that and mine says this is because I already have it installed and everything. So after you guys check mark all those boxes and then start installing it, you guys are all good. For me, the game took about 8 to 9 hours to install. I have no idea why, but it just decided to take that long. I'm pretty sure because they're like unarchiving and installing 60 gigabytes. But 9 hours is a really long time, and so I had to wait basically 2 days. I downloaded it I think on the 21st. Yeah, I downloaded it on the 21st of April, like that night. Woke up, so it was done on the 22nd. Then waited another 9 hours. So basically, yeah, I had to wait 2 days to play it. Then after you install it, and you install it under Program Files 86, it's going to be under RG Mechanics. That's what the folder is going to be called. Click on that. As you can see here, it is 60.4 gigabytes. Click on Grand Theft Auto 5, and you want to open up Game Launcher to, actually start the game. But you guys have to fix a few things. First, the game launcher is going to be in Russian. So, in order to change the game launcher to go from Russian to English, you have to, go to the mech set, make the language EN. And in order for you to do that, you just make a new folder, or like a new, let's see, is it like a new text document? No, that's not right. You want to open this up and click File, New, and your guys should say something like RU for Russian, and you just want to copy and paste everything, change the RU to English. The only reason you have to do it into a new file is they won't let you edit this file. So the only way doing it is deleting it and putting a new one up exactly like it. So we're just going to do that real quick. And suppose this is just copy and paste this. It's going to say probably yours should probably see something like this RU. Just change it to EN, and then save this on your desktop to something. Or you have to say that as mechset, and just like how it's spelled, and click save. And then you can delete the one in your Grand Theft Auto 5 folder, and then click the new one you guys just made into the Grand Theft Auto 5 folder. Then the game launcher is going to be in English. Last thing we have to do is, second last thing is, in order to make sure the game is in English and they speak English, you guys have to click on the start menu, search up regedit or registry editor. Click on that, and then make sure it says, and then just click yes. Then you guys want to go to HKey local machine. Then you want to go to software, WoW 6432 node, and then Rockstar Games, and click on Grand Theft Auto 5, and click on language, and make sure it says EN capital US. Once you've done that, click OK, and now the game and everything inside the game is going to be in English. Then you can open up your game launcher, and when you click save and launch, it's going to bring up this error. And it's simple. You don't launch it from here. Just click on this launcher right here below, and that's going to launch up the game. But before we do everything, you have to make sure the game is, you have to change your computer's date before April 18th. I'm pretty sure that that's when the Rockstar Social Club thing was added to the PC. So if you don't change it to before April 18th, it's going to ask you to put in a product key. So it's simple to change your computer's date. Click on this, click change date and time settings, change date and time, and I just always make mine April the 1st and click OK. Once that's done, you guys can double click on launcher and start to play. And I will post gameplay of this, soon, just to show you guys that it actually does work. Alright guys, and in this part of the video I'm going to be bringing you some gameplay. This is about 2 minutes of me just running around as Franklin. Now, I did record this on the resolution of 1900 or 1600 by 1900, so it's not your full 1080p, it's a 900p. This is what both of the PS4 and Xbox One play at. That being said, I did record this at almost at the highest graphic settings. I have everything set to the highest except for anti-aliasing, and I have the texture setting, which is like the texture detailing, set to normal. At those presents, I get about 60 frames per second most of the time, but sometimes it will dip down into the 50s or the 40s depending on how much stuff is going on. And lastly, thank you for watching this video, guys, and remember to like and subscribe for more gameplay and Mac related content. So thanks for watching.